Hello there 5'9" trainers. Pokemon has dropped another trailer for Legends Arceus, and you know what that means. We're digging in and going over all the beautiful details, including a brand new Pokemon they revealed, but we're gonna get to that later after I tell you that you should subscribe to the channel if you are a true Pokemon master. Also, don't forget to like the video. Anyway, at the beginning of the trailer, they're about to give us some more info about riding Pokemon when they try to sneak past a shot of Drifloon wandering around in an open field. But that shot confirms that Drifloon and Drifblim will be in the game, which is a little bit unfortunate for the children of the Hisui region because there's no Officer Jennies to find you if a Drifblim grabs your attention. But anyway, we get to see that a trainer uses a flute to call the special riding Pokemon to them, which is very reminiscent of Sun and Moon's Poké-Ride system. In fact, a lot of the features that they showed seem to be inspired by those games, which is a little bit worrisome. The Sun and Moon games weren't really the best entries, so hopefully it doesn't take too much inspiration from them. We're gonna have to see. Later on, while the trainer is riding Basculegion, we do get a quick confirmation that Ultra Balls are in the game, but we could kind of assume that when the Great Balls were confirmed in the last trailer. It's going to be interesting though to see if they end up implementing a Master Ball of some kind, maybe like a prototype, because lore-wise that wasn't created until the Sylph Company invented it in the Gen 1 games. Anyway, after that, you see the trainer freaking jump out of the water on a Basculegion and throw a Pokeball at a wild Octillery, which also confirms everyone's favorite water type, Remoraid, is gonna be in the game. Yay! But the fact that you can have so much more vertical movement makes us think that Legends Arceus is really going to try to use more three-dimensional movement in the game, but it's going to be interesting to see how well they actually implement it. It's pretty good in concept, but in practice it can be a little bit iffy, especially from the Pokemon Company. But we can also see that the trainer can control flight with Hisuian Bravery. It's not just going to be like a cutscene, you can actually fly around the region, so that should be a really fun application of that three-dimensional movement. After that, they start showing us the 4 Warden characters, which according to the official website take care of the special Pokemon or the noble Pokemon. Those seem to be similar to Totem Pokemon from Sun and Moon, and they seem to be all Hisuian evolutions, which is going to be really important in just a second. But the first Warden we meet is Mai, who is raised with a Munchlax as their sibling, which is a little bit weird. But she also has a line that mentions how she doesn't use Pokeballs for her Munchlax, which kind of brings up the question, is that going to be commonplace, or are we going to be just kind of weird for capturing our Pokemon with balls instead of, you know, just being friends with them? I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think in a comment down below. Are we weird or just antisocial? But, oh, maybe we just don't have enough time to make friends with all the Pokemon. I don't know. Let us know. Anyway, the incredibly depressed looking guy is Iskin, and he's watching over Basculegion, even though he hates ghost types, which, to be fair, if I had to watch over a Pokemon made out of spirits of its dead friends, I'd be a little depressed too. After that, we get Leon, who watches over our new Pokemon, Cleaver. Oh, and Maya's in charge of Weirdeer. Forgot to mention that one. But yeah, Leon is just young and tells us that Cleaver is super angry and he can't calm him down. The final one they show us is Arezu, which according to the official website is tasked with the care of a certain lady Pokemon. It's likely going to be a big hint towards what the next Hisuian evolution is going to be, but that's all we know about that one so far. I'm sure that the next trailer is going to reveal which one it is. In the town, we get to customize our trainer and outfits, and we get a little bit of info on the pasture system, which is gonna replace PCs. However, like a normal pasture in real life, it seems like you can see the Pokemon walking around, at least according to the JP trailer. Oh yeah, we watched both of them. Where's our medal? Anyway, they also show us that we get to take pictures in a photo studio with our Pokemon, you know, which is pretty cute, but not really any secrets there until we see the absolute freaking Chad Electivire, who is way taller than I personally thought he was, especially when you use the Electabuzz near him for size and for scale. He's basically twice the height and is trying to not alive us, so that's gonna be a lot to handle. But speaking of absolutely massive Pokemon, there is a cutscene towards the end of this trailer where this super fast glowing Pokemon is rushing past trees and chopping them down before he lands in front of us. Who's that Pokemon? It's Cleaver, and he's angry. It seems like he's a boss battle of some kind, similar to the Luxray, Ursaring, and the Gyarados that was shown before. You're gonna have to throw an item called a Force Bomb at it to calm him down, and the website says it has to be made from that Pokemon's favorite food, so probably we're going to have a River Bomb, a Mountain Bomb, and other similar items for those boss battles. You can also beat them in a Pokemon battle, which will stun them temporarily, and then you can just lob some of your infinite amount of Force Bombs at it, and then eventually it'll calm down. But before Cleaver shows up, there's actually a secret I wanted to mention. The trainer character walks past signs warning that Cleaver is up ahead, but on top of the signs you can see 4 small identical statues. If you look closely, these resemble Mudkip pretty clearly, so it's likely the same kind of thing as the lab in the village. It could mean that Mudkip is in the game, or it might just mean that they exist somewhere in the game's world. But I think that because it's a statue instead of just like building architecture, that there's a pretty good chance that Mudkip are native to the area and pretty important to the people there. A couple of other things to briefly mention here. The Japanese trailer shows off the Arc phone, which seems like some sort of smartphone based off of Arceus, which brings up so many more questions than answers. And I know this is just going to be their way of giving the players access to menus and things that they would get in the town, but honestly, it is really weird. Like, Arceus, the god of Pokemon, not only exists in the ancient past, but has either A, created a smartphone for you, the player, out of freaking magic, or B, he's just well known enough that the engineers in this world invented a smartphone and designed it after God, all while still being in the ancient past. I can't be the only person who has an issue with this. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe it will in game, but for right now, that very much seems like it goes against the lore of the game. Maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, if I'm crafting Pokeballs myself, I'm living in a village, I'm surrounded by Pokemon who could kill me, why wouldn't I have a smartphone? Anyway, there was some more stuff I wanted to talk about before I started ranting about the gosh darn Arc phone. We learned that you do need to battle the Warden characters, however, the website says that the other trainers are still kind of a rare thing. There aren't many people who live alongside Pokemon, so if you were looking forward to fighting everyone you see, you might have to wait a little longer. We also get confirmation that there's a shop in the village, and I don't have to make everything myself, but it is likely that crafting is still going to be a huge part of the game. I'm also kind of curious to see how we're going to earn money to pay for those goods, since the normal way of doing that would be through Pokemon battles with other trainers. Maybe we'll earn money based on certain research tasks, or maybe we'll have to do some sort of bartering system. Like, I'll trade 2 of these potions I made for some more Pokeballs, except, you know, with money as a unit of currency, that kind of thing. Anyway, that's it. They showed us a lot very quickly, and they left me with more questions than answers, so I'm really feeling excited to see what we'll find out next. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl also released a new trailer, but there weren't too many secrets to go over from there. We will be covering it shortly, but we wanted to get this one out first since it seems like it's more important. Anyway, we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.